Hey everybody, it's Olivia again. Let's get going today as we continue to stretch out our abs and work on the flexibility of our spine and strengthening our back as well. You know, it all works together as one unit. So meet me at the mat again and let's get going. We're going to start in easy pose as always, and you may be familiar with cat and cow. We're not going to go on our knees today. There are 3 different ways to do cat and cow. One is standing, one is seated, and one is on our knees. And I know a lot of us have issues with our knees, so let's just start, okay? So I want you to find yourself in an easy pose, which is very simply a cross-legged position, nothing fancy, all right? I want you to take your palms, put them on your knees, allow for them just to rest easily. Contract your abdominals and draw your shoulder blades back and down your spine, sitting on your sit bones, which is right beneath your tailbones. Spine is erect. So let's just stay here for a second. Shoulder blades back and down. Those elbows are near your ribs. And let's just start very simply rotating our neck from left to right. Then we'll go into our seated cat and cow from here. Left, right. I don't know about you, but that feels really good to me. One more time. Left and right. So now let's just do a few shoulder rolls and the other direction. All right. So now, a little warmed up there. Palms gripping our knees, spine erect, abdominals contracted. Our seated cat and cow goes like this. The function of the cat and the cow is simply to warm up our spine. Before you do too much with yoga or any exercise, you do want to make sure you're protecting your back. So all we're going to do now is we're going to open our chest, pressing into our sit bones, elbows coming closer by our rib cage, right? Chin is up, chest is out, and then slowly but surely tucking that pelvis, rounding our spine, bringing the chin to the chest, and then we have less of a bend in our elbows. Twice more. Elbows by your side, pressing through your sit bone, opening that chest. Go ahead, really feel it, push that chest through. Chin is up. And rounding. And if you want to see what it's looking like for me, I don't mind. You're going to the side, a little demonstration, right? So we're here, and we're going to press our chest, bring those elbows by our side. And round spine. Hold it here. Round that spine, chin to chest. And release. Okay? So now what I'd like for us to do is just do a little bit spine flexion here. Spine twist. We're going to go ahead and bring our arms to the side, cactus arms, and simply twist back to center, twist. Don't overextend, do what your body can. Back to center, once more. Make a count. Turn those elbows down. Go ahead and bring the hands down to the mat. Left hand on the mat. Go ahead and bring it out a little bit as we bring that right arm up and over. Extend the left arm out. See if you can get the forearm down the mat. Making sure you're keeping your body facing, if you're not twisting down. Facing forward, over. Stretching out our side obliques. Stretching, crunching the left obliques. Feeling that. And back to center, same thing on the right side. Right arm down, bring that right forearm down if you can, and extend the arm up and over. And back to center once more, please. Up. And last time. Now, we're going to go to our knees, okay? We're going to do a little bit of a side bend. If anybody has any issues with your knees, I want you to get a towel. If you don't have a really good mat, right, a really dense mat, this may be needed. It may not be needed, right? If you don't have any knee issues at all, God bless you, you're good, all right? So extending that right leg long, you have one line of energy from your hip all the way down to your feet. Your foot, all 5 fingers is on the mat. Right arm up, one line of energy, shoulders stacked, and up. Feeling that stretch, right arm overhead, and right arm back. Now, what we're going to do now, it's going to require a little bit of thinking for a second. We lift this right leg up, right? Lift it up, and then I want you to bend, do a curl. And as you do that curl, you're lifting your chest. And you're really stretching your abdominals. If you feel like it and you want to grab that ankle and really stretch out your abs, go right ahead. If that's not available to you today, that's okay. You're also stretching out your quads too. Stretch, pushing it out like you're a bow and arrow. Pew! And release. Come on back down. And come back to center. Want you to extend the left leg long. Bring the right toe of the foot closer to your interior. Bring that towel over if you need it to. And go ahead and come up. Getting your form, right? This line of energy where you've got your right hand in line with the left hand is important. Entire left foot is on the mat. Left arm overhead, really stretching out the obliques. Really, really, really stretching. Bring that left hand back to your hip, and let's go ahead, get some focus. Pressing into that right hand, lift the left leg, get your stability, hold, using your abdominals as your strength, pressing through that right hand, and go ahead and curl the left leg. Feeling it in the glutes, also stretching through your abdominals. Again, if you would like to, go ahead and grab the left ankle with your left hand, bow and arrow, stretching out your abdominals. Hold, feel it in your hamstring, feel it in your hips, feel it in your glutes, feel it in your abs, and release. Go ahead and come down to your mat. So right now, you've got all 5 fingers of both hands into the mat. You're going to come forward, bringing your shoulders slightly over your wrist. You're going to bend those elbows halfway. And then I want you to open up your chest. You've got your thighs on the mat. Feel that stretch of your abdominals. Feel the stretch, squeeze your glutes. Shoulder blades back and down your spine. Hold, and go ahead and come back to child's pose. You can bring those knees to a wide stance on your mat. Forehead between your hands. And go ahead and come back once more. Really stretching out our abdominals. Breathe. Go ahead and bring your shoulders over your wrist and your hands, bending those elbows halfway, and now I want you to lift. Really feeling the stretch of our abdominals. You've straightened your elbows, not hyperextended, you straighten them. Elbows Never hyperextend. Make sure you don't do that. None of this, right? Make sure that you don't have any ears hunched, right? Squeeze those glutes. And if you would like to, for more intensity, you can go ahead and bring those thighs off of the mat. You still have the tops of the feet on the mat, like so. And really, only if your spine is strong enough and you're not stressing it. It's a nice back bend. And drop. Go ahead, come back one more time to your child's pose. And you all, my friends, are complete. May God continue to be with you, continue to take care of your bodies, your minds, and your soul. Namaste. The light in me, he's the light in you.